Hey, good morning, everybody. It is looking great outside today. Enjoy the sunshine while we have it. It looks like clouds are going to be returning to the area. Thanks, Donna, for sending those stars, and thanks, Mom, for watching every day, even if you watch the recording later. Looking out at the Cenla Broadcasting sky camera, it is looking gorgeous this morning. We have 42 degrees out there, bottomed out at 34 at the airport. Looked like 28 at Essler, if I read that correctly. And just so you know, and we're going to work on this either today or tomorrow. My stepson Max is here, and he's the one who makes this all happen and come together. We have the Gina camera 250 feet up on that radio tower out there. The view is glorious. I can see it, and we just need to get that piped out to where everyone can see it, but it's some incredible stuff, and this one's going to be able to catch sunrises, so we'll have a sunrise and a sunset cam, and of course, we'll be looking at all that weather as it happens. But looking outside right now, things are looking good. Looking across the country, it's kind of all around the edges. We have that departing system creating lots of lake effect snow in the northeast. We have some rain moving into the west. How does this all impact us? Well, we're going to show you here in just a second here. Look at temperatures right now. Right now, 33 up in Winfield, and then ranging up into the mid 40s down in Oakdale, DeRidder, and Maryville at 43. 42 was the last reading at the airport. It's a chilly start. We warm up fairly quickly, but I think we stay pretty cool today with those temperatures in the mid-60s. As I said, clouds increase. We go from partly to mostly cloudy out there, so no rainfall in the forecast for a few days, but it is going to cloud up here as some upper-level moisture moves in from the west. Looking at the next day, we have lots of high-level moisture. That's going to keep us above freezing, I believe, tonight, and I've upped our average low to about 34. So temperatures today, upper 40s, coming up into the mid to upper 50s. That cold front came through. It's going to be a little cooler than yesterday, and then we are going to slowly warm things up. But it looks like we have a nice stretch of weather here, of course, until the weekend when all the big, crazy holiday festivities start. Overnight lows tonight in the 30s. Tries to keep us around 40 here in Alexandria, but I think we go a little cooler than that. And there are some storms out in California. Why do we care? Because that's the storm system that eventually comes this way. And here's what it looks like. Now, this is the jet stream. This is a very general overview, and this is going to show you some of the difficulty in what we're forecasting coming up for the weekend, especially in regard to timing. There's that storm system you see west of San Francisco, that huge dip. That's what's eventually going to roll this way, but look what happens. It cuts off, it slows down, and as the National Weather Service in Lake Charles very creatively did this morning, they're talking about how shipping can be difficult in Christmas, and we don't know exactly what time things are going to arrive. Well, that's happening with the weather as well, because you see how that thing cuts off and really slows down. We're going to need that next big bump up there in the jet stream to come along and kick that out, and then that subtropical jet stream becomes active, and it's a lot of mishmash, I know, but it basically is complex. It's hard to tell you what exactly is going to happen, but the one thing that looks like it is a pretty much a lock here is we're going to see a lot of rain, and we're going to see a lot of that on Christmas Eve. So 2 to 3 inches of rain widespread across the state. It still looks that way through Christmas, and unfortunately, a lot of that's going to be falling right on the Christmas Eve holiday into Christmas morning, perhaps. So here's your 7-day forecast. Not much change to it. I did peel back rain chances just a touch on Friday, down to 40%. Those come up through the weekend, so Saturday into Sunday, it looks like we have some storms in the area. The severe threat is really low from what I'm seeing right now. There will be some instability, so I can't say it's out of here, but it is something we're watching, something we're not terribly worried about at this point. See those high temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. If we were in the mid to upper 70s, we'd see more instability with that warmth at the surface. I mean, it's not that simple, but basically you get the idea. We're not going to see that real rich low-level moisture coming in, so we're going to keep those severe chances low, but rain chances very, very high as we get into the Christmas weekend. And temperatures toward the new year, and now we are seeing that we're going to stay around normal when you average it out. We start off with temperatures, actually, now that we've gotten past Christmas, it looks like that cold front comes through around the 26th. That's going to cool us off back toward normal, which is around the mid-50s, mid to upper 50s this time of year. So that's what it looks like we're going to see. Here's some cooler air for the new year, but not overly cold. Not seeing any chances for snow. You know I'm looking. And then precipitation, of course, after Christmas, it's gonna calm down. We're going to see those precipitation chances come come down, but perhaps after a few inches of rain right across the holiday, there we go. Perhaps after that, we will want a little bit of a break. All right, I clearly need to go cough or something, so I am out of here for today. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Tom will be on later this afternoon to give you a rundown of how cold it got last night and what we're looking at for the next 7 days as well. I will see you back here tomorrow morning.